At this point, what genre of music do you consider yourself?
Um, I would say I put my category in like I make my own shit up. I ain't gonna lie. I call it like a realist because you got lyricists. They lyrical with all different types of words from breaking it down to metaphors and punchlines. But I say I'm a realist because everything I say you gonna feel it in your bones. Whether it's whether it rhyme or not. You get me? It's just real. It's too real.
Would this fall under rap music?
Yep, rap for sure.
Are you referred to as a rapper?
Yep, I'm referred to as a rapper. I like to melodize and kind of drift to singing a little bit too. But yeah, for sure, rapper.
You do rap more than you sing?
I would damn near say I balance it out, but my rap is what been catching everybody ear more. I would say. So I would say I rap more than I sing because I've been rapping for a long time. I started off rapping. Singing kind of came once I got better at rapping.
But with your music now at this point, what do you say is the percentage rapping versus singing?
I say
Rough estimate out of 100%.
60%, 60% rapping, 40% singing.
Now, what is your opinion of that phrase, rapper?
Um, I feel like they be trying to make it bad, they be making it seem oh he a rap nigga, or you know what I mean? They be trying to put that title on you and make it a bad thing. But I mean I don't really see nothing that's my career, it's my profession. So yeah, I am a rapper, but I'm still human.
Is it easy or hard to be a rapper?
I say it's easy if you know how to rap. If you don't know how to rap, it's gonna be hard because you're gonna have to learn. Rapping was nothing I had to learn. I knew how to rap. I never knew I was gonna blow up and be a rapper or nothing for real, but I just always knew how to rap. I always loved music.
Now, because it's easy for you, because you know how to rap,
Yeah.
what do you think the easiest aspect of it is for you?
The easiest thing for me would be I say knowing how to create a song. My song process, right when I hear the song, I said song. Right when I hear the beat, I know what I'm gonna do on the song. I know if I'm just gonna go all bars, no hook. I know if I want to put a bridge, a hook, a verse. So I say my format.
Do you know how long it takes for you to compute all of that information?
For me to make a song, it really depends on the vibe I'm in. I the quickest I ever knocked a song out, no bullshit, was 20 minutes. I'm talking about the whole song done in 20 minutes, and I don't write at all.
What's the best? What? Excuse me. What's the biggest song so far in your catalog?
It for sure would be Bompton remix with me, One Take J, and OGZ.
How long do you think that took to create that song?
Um,
And
I
and not
say
even the remix, the original.
the original.
Yeah.
Okay, the original.
Well, let me ask you this. On the remix, is it a new verse from you or is it the same verse from the original?
Yeah, it's a new verse on
Oh,
the
okay.
remix. It's a
Okay.
new verse too. Just because I don't want nobody to, lose interest in it. I didn't want them to know how I was coming either, so I put a new verse on it.
Well, how long did it take to create the original and then how long did it take for you to create the remix?
The original, it took some time. Well, I say it took about 40 minutes, 30 minutes, because I did it, and then my cousin Gunna, not the Gunna that's with Young Thug and them, but my cousin Gunna, he told me to go say it over. He told me I could say it with more energy, he felt like I could say it better, and that was one of the best things I did, take bro advice, you feel me, and go back in and did it all over. I came not even came with new lyrics. I just came with a whole different type of hunger, a different type of energy. And then the remix one, that shit took about, I say with all our verses, everybody's in total, probably an hour. Probably an hour.
And this cousin, are you just using the phrase cousin or this is your biological
Yeah, that's my biological.
cousin on your mother's side or father's side?
On my mother's side.
Now, what makes a great rapper? What are some characteristics that
I say what make a great rapper is somebody that's original for one. I say original, when you hear them, you don't hear nobody else. You hear them. You know, you can't, even if you say like, oh, this song might sound similar to so and so, but you still hear them. You don't hear nobody else when you listen to their music. And another thing, I'll say like being a leader, cause you got a voice and you gotta know like, at the end of the day, like, yeah, you rapping and doing all that, but it could be somebody out there really look up to your ass. You get what I'm saying? And now like they want to do everything you rapping about. You'll put somebody in a fucked up position because they don't know theyself. You know what I'm saying?
How long have you been in rap music for? Rough estimate.
Like I'll say seriously, like since I was 14, so that'll be like 7 years. And then like I'll say just on some like knowing I could do it, I was about like 10 or like 9.
In your opinion, from what you've seen, what you've experienced, what's the biggest mistake West Coast rappers make?
The biggest mistake I'll say is, for one, they keep everything the same. They don't change it up, like, and it ain't no shade towards nobody on the West Coast or, you know, in the city, none of that. But it's just like people get tired of hearing the same shit. They gonna get tired of hearing the same flow. They gonna get tired of hearing the same sounding beats, you know. So you gotta always switch it up. You gotta come different because they already put us in a certain type of box that they don't want us to escape out of. I feel like everybody just go with that route instead of trying to like break the cycle.
Have you made the same mistake yourself, or are you just going off observation?
I feel like I feel like I didn't make no mistake. I feel like I kind of took the harder way though because I knew like, all right, if it's proof in the pudding, you gonna keep on doing what you're supposed to do. So I knew like, all right, they want this type of music from me, but I switched it up because I didn't want to get boxed in. I was thinking in the long run. I was thinking, you know, ahead of time. I'll say.
What's been the reaction to you switching things up?
I got a good reaction. I got a good reaction. Like a lot of people hit me up and tell me they want more songs like Pain. I got a song called Pain, so they be wanting more songs like, you know, melodic songs and just heartfelt shit. You feel me? So I feel like I got a good reaction, and I also got, you know, my peoples and other peoples that's just, you know, they strictly want to hear, you know, gang shit. They want to hear certain YS. You know, they want to hear certain me. So I balance. That's how I balance it out. Cause I always think about my fans, but I also have like other ears that I like, you know, to other people that I like to take ear to, I would say.
Now, what do you say to those people that don't want a recording artist on the West Coast to switch it up? Maybe there's somebody watching this and we could take you out of the equation,
Yeah.
but maybe somebody like, man, why did he experiment? Why is he doing something else? I like his music like this. I like this sound from this person. Why is he switching it up? I wish he wouldn't switch up. I don't like the new stuff. I like the old stuff. What do you say to one of those people?
I'll say like in a way it's basically just like you elevating as a person. Like it's and then if you gon' just hear one side of my music, then you don't really want to hear my full story. Because I didn't gang bang when I was 1. You know what I'm saying? Like I came in this world as a, you know, regular person, and then like certain situations in life occurred, and then that's how I became who I am. So I feel like, you know, they like not saying even just one sided, but they stuck on what they know, and it ain't nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, I feel like you should give a West Coast artist an ear that's trying to do something different for sure, because it's something that people not used to for real.
What are your thoughts on rap music in 2021? Overall speaking, not just West Coast music.
Yeah.
Just generally speaking here, the whole entire rap music. Thoughts on rap music in 2021?
I feel like it's real different because you don't gotta be hard no more. You don't gotta like, I don't know, like, you don't gotta like really know how to rap. You just gotta know how to make a song, if I'm making sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's certain people, they can't really rap, but they might be catchy, you know, they might be just a public figure. They might look a certain way. So I say like it always kind of been about your image for sure, but I say nowadays it really just be about if you could go viral. Whatever the fuck you could do to go viral.
You like that or you don't like that?
I be having mixed emotions about it sometimes because I got like people that I know who done went viral off of like, you know, like Instagram, Twitter, whatever. And I love seeing my people, and not even just my people, I love seeing young niggas up for real. Like I love seeing young niggas shine. So I mean, I have my pros and cons with it. I wouldn't like it myself because I feel like I'm a real MC. Like I really know how to rap. So, you know, I would, you know, want everything to be based off music and shit.
Now, if you feel like you've answered these next few questions already, then you can skip it or
Sure.
add on to what you've already said. And if not, feel free to provide an answer. But best thing about rap music right now, if anything?
The best thing about rap music right now, I would say it's a young nigga era. Like all the young niggas that's like, you feel me, doing they shit, really going brazy. Like it ain't no faking that. It ain't no fabrication. Like you young niggas, we got the world right now.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, worst thing about rap music right now, if anything?
Worst thing about rap music, I would say, is it's just certain rappers not knowing that what you put out there is gonna create the energy in the world. You feel me? Like when we in the studio and we rapping, yeah, we might be vibing and, you know, we might just be popping our shit. But like at the end of the day, it's certain songs where like I don't really diss like that, you know, I don't really diss too much or whatever. I'm not dissing the dead, I'm not dissing people like that for real, but like, you know, that's what's viral right now. A lot of people dissing the dead and people know what come with that. You get me? Like it ain't just, you know, all fun and games when you make that type of music. You gotta be prepared for everything.
You ever diss the dead?
Nah, not in my music. Not in my music for shit show. I ain't never made a diss song at all. I mean, I didn't, you know, say fuck my ops and shit. You know, it's always gonna be fuck them, but I ain't never really gave them the time of day. I feel like I'm bigger than them.
For you, are you against making a diss song? Is that like a policy for you? Is that a protocol for you? Or is that just an opportunity that just hasn't happened?
I ain't gonna lie, like, to be honest, I used to really be against it. Like, I used to really, like, be on some, like, I'm not running to the booth if I got no problem with nobody, with no man. But, I mean, nowadays, like, as of right now, like, I wouldn't really care about it. I would only, like, respond back to somebody if they diss me. You get what I'm saying? Like, if they come directly for me, like, and my first reaction is not gonna be go to the studio. That won't be my first reaction.
If you were to make a diss song, I don't know if this is if something that you've thought about,
Yeah.
hypothetically speaking, but if you were to make a diss song, are you against dissing the dead? Is that a protocol or policy for you?
It all depends on like if the person that I'm dissing, how they came. You get what I'm saying? Like, cause once one person dissed the dead, everything out the window. Like, that's some shit you can't come back from. You can't take that back. You can't tell me you sorry for dissing nobody that's dead that I love. So if somebody was to diss my people, I ain't gonna cap. Like, I'm the type of nigga, I'm gonna try to hit you where it hurt. Like, I'm gonna try to damn near come. Fuck, try. I'm gonna come 9 times harder than you. I'm gonna go brazy. I ain't gonna cap. Yeah. It ain't no line drawn once you do that.
What is rap music missing right now, if anything?
What is rap missing? I'll say rap missing character. Like everybody gangster. Everybody, you feel me? Everybody act so hard. Like everybody walk around this bitch looking stiff. You got what I'm saying? Like niggas just act like they Tony Montana, John Gotti or something. Everybody think they gangster. Like I feel like rap is missing people being they self again. Like, you feel me? Everybody don't act like they self. Everybody act like the person who on or the person that's popping. I don't feel that.
Are you able to spot somebody that's a real gangster versus somebody that's acting hard or wanting to be tough, or is there a hint to tell?
Yeah, it is. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, for me especially, because I'm all off energies and vibes. Like, I read people off of energy and vibes. So, like, I mean, like, I ain't never been to the pen or nothing, but I kind of live off, like certain rules and guidelines on, you know, don't step on, like, not even when I say don't step on somebody's toes, I don't mean necessarily really, but I mean, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, hypothetically speaking, like, don't step on nobody's toes, you feel me? Because I could just know off of somebody being gangster or not by having one conversation with them. Just and it won't even be the tone of the voice. It'll be them giving eye contact. You get me? It'll be them like standing like firm on what they say and not going back on nothing. Like a real gangster, you gonna stand on whatever you say. You gotta stand on your word. A real man gonna stand on his word, because that's all we got at the end of the day for real anyways.
So when you say eye contact,
Yeah.
can you be a little bit more descriptive?
Like if you ever had a conversation with somebody and say if y'all talking about some serious shit, like not just no regular shit. You got homeboys all the time. I got homeboys. I know that we ain't finna just stare at each other in the eye all the time when we talking. But if we having a real, next level conversation, you feel me? We might be talking about some serious shit, like some gangster shit. Say some gangster shit transpiring, and we talking about some shit. I can see off his movements. You feel me? He might get like not even shaking, but you feel me, be jittery a little bit or shit, like his eyes wearying everywhere. They not focused up for real. He like kind of there, but he's gone. He's not there for real.
Is rap music in 2021, excuse me, a hustle or an art form?
Right now, I ain't gonna lie, it might be a hustle for real. Because I'm not gonna say no names, but I feel like certain artists came out and they made this shit easier. Like to just go to the studio and say anything on the beat and get paid off that shit. It don't gotta have no meaning. It just gotta have a good beat, and you gotta come with some shit that people gonna be able to recite. You feel me? It don't even matter if they could listen to that shit, as long as they could know a little bit of the words and recite it. You feel me? That's why I feel like everybody jumping into this shit and, doing their shit with it for real.
For you personally, is it a hustle or an art form?
When I first started, it was an art form, because I looked at it like as if like, this is just my passion. This is just something I know how to do. I'm not trying to get paid off it, Even though I was back then, I was spending hella money on studios, once I started doing videos, I'm spending hella money on videos. So I say once I started putting in like real big money behind this shit, I was like, yeah, I gotta I gotta revenue something off it, because I can't be no grown man rapping for free. You know what I'm saying?
What do you wish you knew before you became a rapper?
I wish I would have known that like everything really ain't what it seems. Like you gonna meet people that probably might be in a bigger, man, it might be on a bigger platform than you, or like they might be, at a different type of status than you in the rap game. You feel me? And then like it might make some people feel like they less of a person, or whatever. Like they not where they want to be, but I feel like you just gotta keep going with that shit. Like you gotta keep flowing, like, cause when it's your time, it's your time. Can't nobody stop that shit. Like.
Now, circumstances could be different for everybody, but generally speaking here, what do you say to someone right now thinking about becoming a rapper?
Shit, get you a team. Like, you can't do this shit by yourself. Everybody think they could do this shit by themselves. I did this shit by myself for a minute. I ain't gonna cap. Like, I was doing it by myself for a minute. But I still always have my homies with me. I still always have my niggas, my gang, you feel me, my squad, like my team with me. You gotta get people that believe in you, and not just for the time being, but you gotta get people who see more in you than you do yourself. That's the only way you gonna really win, is if you got a good, solid foundation. You need a good, solid foundation.
Do you have any kids?
Nah, I don't got none.
Let's hypothetically say you do have one in the future.
Yeah.
And they wanted to be a rapper. Would you let your own child become a rapper? Would you let your own kid become a rapper?
Yeah, I would, but I would want them to do something else. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I would want them, well, if that's what they want to do, then they could do it, but I don't want them to just follow in my footsteps because I'm their dad, and, they know their dad a rapper, and it's the easy way out for them. Shit, I want a doctor, you feel me, a lawyer or some shit, too. Like, you could do whatever you want to do in the world. Rapping ain't the only bag.
And for time reference, it's October 2021 now.